sixth largest on-campus stadium in the entire country, the site for this college football showdown. Damp and cold conditions in the forecast for tonight's matchup between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Auburn Tigers. And here come the Tigers. Hi and welcome everyone to another great college football game brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
Well, this one's going to come down to whoever can make the big plays. Oklahoma may not be up to the task of slowing down this ground attack and this running back. I look for him to have a big game on the ground. In fact, Lee, I think his ability to run the football today will lead them to victory.
Let me tell you what I think here. Auburn is in a whole lot of trouble here. I don't think they have what it takes to slow down this rushing attack. Their offense keeps this one close, but they lose this game because of their inability to stop the run, you guys.
Thanks, guys. Let's head down to the field. The two teams are lined up for the coin toss. And they're ready to kick this one off.
Number 7 back to return.
Here's the kick. Number 88 fields it at the 2. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Auburn sets up in the eye. Pitch is right. And they hit him in the backfield.
This is what you call a run blitz. The key is quickly penetrate and disrupt the running back, not allowing him to follow his blockers. Here the defense does a good job and comes up with a nice stop.
2nd and 13. Ball on the 17-yard line. The Tigers line up with 3 wide. Jackson gets the call, and they got him for a loss. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
Third and 13 coming up. Ball on the 17. Oklahoma brings in the nickel here. Drops back to pass. He's looking, rolling out to the right side. Just throws this one away. Man, he had to get rid of that ball in a hurry.
You know, it seems like he's allowing the defense right now to control him by throwing bad passes under pressure. What he needs to do is make some plays and start controlling the defense instead.
Auburn lining up the punt. Number 41 punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it. Well, the offense will come out and see if they can't get an early lead on their first drive. Excellent field position to start the drive. Bond has 4 receivers lined up here. And he's taken down at the 38. A gain of 6. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 38. The Sooners set up in the gun. Bond running the option. Juke move. And down he goes at the 29. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there, and I'm going to tell you why. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Oklahoma comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
Instead of running around the defenders, he ran right into them.
I don't think it mattered if he ran left or right or over the top. They just lost the battle up front.
Second down, 14 coming up here. Ball on the 33-yard line. Here's the give. And he's taken down at the 30. And there's a penalty on the play. Let's see who it's on.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
And that penalty's going to push him back.
Yeah, an offense can't be productive when they're making mistakes like that.
It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Bond set to go to the air. He steps up. Home run ball in the air. Caught. He's all the way down to the 1-yard line. Heck of a catch by the wideout to pick up a nice chunk of yardage.
This kid is a very special football player. He can make the catch over the middle in traffic, or he can take it the distance using his speed. He can do it all.
Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Nice little run there by the halfback to get in for the score.
That guy was not about to be stopped. He really wanted to get into the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. With less than 4 minutes to go in the first, the score, Oklahoma 7, Auburn nothing. Oklahoma to kick this one off. Number 88 and number 7 set to return. We should have a return on this one. Number 7 takes it at the 4. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll set up shop at the 26-yard line. The Tigers line up in an I formation. Fullback on the inside give. And down he goes at the 27. A gain of 1. Second and 9. Ball on the 27-yard line. The Tigers go with the I formation. The gives to the fullback, and he's taken down. 2-yard carry by the fullback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 29. The Sooners line up in a nickelback. Jackson Jackson gets it on a pitch. There's a missed tackle. And down he goes. And he didn't get enough for the first.
You know, Brad, he's going to come up short here. The defense does a nice job of not allowing the ball carrier to get out into the open.
And they're ready to punt this one away. Number 41 gets it off. Number 28 fields it at the 27. Picked up some good solid yardage on that return.
Yo, that's not good for the old net punting average either.
They'll take over at the 36. Auburn brings in their nickel package. They'll throw on first down. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Bond back to throw. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hoss. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
Third and 13 coming up. Ball on the 33-yard line. Bond drops back. Here they come, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. That's not going to move the sticks.
This defense played some sound football out there and did a good job of not letting him get into any kind of rhythm.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 87 gets it off. Jackson takes it at the 32, shakes off a tackle.
Now, the reason why that's a good opportunity for the returner to run it back is because of the pressure up front. When there's pressure, the punt protection team always blocks a little longer, and they don't get down the field as fast.
They'll get the ball here at the 47. The Tigers with 4 receivers. Bad snap. Fires across the middle. Found his man. He's all the way down to the 18-yard line. He threw a bullet in there.
Oh, he sure did. We've already talked about his arm strength, but what really impresses me are his mechanics. His passing motion is so fluid.
First and 10. Ball on the 18. Auburn sets up in the I. Jackson, left side. And he's taken down at the 18. Didn't get anything. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. The Tigers go with the I formation. And down he goes. 1 yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
A long ways yet to go, but at the end of 1, our score, Oklahoma 7, Auburn nothing. Third and 9. Ball on the 17. The Sooners bring in the nickel package. He drops back, steps up. He's going right. And it's caught. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
They've got all the big boys in for this one. Touchdown, Auburn. Well executed play there.
Good blocking by the big guys, and the running back takes it right in. That's how it's done.
Listen, that's what you do when you get up close to the end zone. You find a way to finish it off, and that's exactly what they did.
And he tacks on the extra point. Number 18 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 28 and number 17 back to return. Number 17 fields it at the 1. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll go to work at the 18-yard line. The Sooners come out in the ace formation. Bond will hand it off. Sheds that one. And he's taken down. A 5-yard gain.
With the carry, 5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 23. Oklahoma lines up in a double tight set. On the ground with the tailback. Ball is loose. Fumble. He really wanted that ball, didn't he, Kirk?
You can't teach hustle like that. The linebacker was determined to get the ball there, and he did.
Let's check out the replay. And they'll look to capitalize on a good field position here. Auburn sets up in the eye, breaks one, and down he goes. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. Jackson is the single setback. They go with a toss. He spins, and he's going to lose yards on this one. They came with a blitz that time and got to the tailback for the loss. It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on the 27. The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He goes downtown. And that one's fallen incomplete. He just couldn't get to that one.
Well, he looked to be a little excited back there in the pocket. May have rushed things a little bit. Needs to be a little bit more patient. Step up and make the throw.
It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. He gets it up. And it is good. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is a solid kicker.
Number 18 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 17 and number 28 deep to return. Number 17 takes it at the 4. I'm sure the defense will be trying to strip the ball once again.
And if these kids don't start hanging on to the football, they won't see another offensive series. They might start putting in some of those defensive players that really want to play bad.
They'll start this drive at the 27. Bond is back in the gun. He's in trouble. Got his man. And he's taken down at the 37. How about that pass, Kirk?
You know, guys, one of the things often overlooked in college football is the relationship between a quarterback and his receiver. Here, you can see that these two are definitely on the same page.
Second down and short. Ball on the 37. They'll work from the shotgun. Bond steps back to pass. He steps up over the middle. Got it to his receiver. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
First and 10. Ball on the 43. Bond hands it off. And down he goes at the 42. Gain of less than a yard on the play. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 42. Number 47 lines up as a single back. And he's taken down at the 41. Pickup of a yard for the tailback. Third and 8. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Oklahoma comes out with 3 receivers bunched. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. His receiver has it. Nice play call to get him the conversion.
When a team converts on third down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they converted third and long, it just makes them sick.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 29. Oklahoma comes out in the shotgun. Bond hasn't thrown a bad one this drive. Another catch. Boy, does this kid have an arm or what?
Are you kidding me? It looks like he has a rocket launcher attached to his shoulder.
Second and 2. Ball on the 21-yard line. Bond with 4 wide receivers. Bond drops back to pass. Steps up. He's going right. It falls incomplete. That would have been a tough catch for the wide receiver. The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Sooners line up in a goal line formation. He's gobbled up in the backfield. The halfback couldn't get any running room.
And that was because the defense had called a blitz just at the right time. He went right through the offensive line and nailed him for a loss.
Number 83 is lined up for the kick. It's up. And it splits the uprights. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. Number 88 fields it at the 9. Just shoves aside the defender. He jukes. The defense was able to keep him out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll take over at the 28. The Tigers line up in an I formation. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. Finds his receiver at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. This kid just continues to impress us with his ability to catch the football. He's already gone over 100 yards here in the first half.
You're going to ask this defense, he wants to cover this guy. I bet you nobody's going to raise their hand. This receiver is embarrassing.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over a minute to go in the half, the score, Auburn 17, Oklahoma 10. Number 18 ready to kick. Number 17 and number 28 back deep to return, and they'll be returning this one. Number 28 has it at the 5. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Sooners set up in the gun. Bond to the air on first down. Looks. Complete. And down he goes. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
The quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
First and 10. Ball on their own 35. Oklahoma lines up in a shotgun set. And it's caught. He's knocked out of bounds. So they pick up a few with a pass play, Coach.
Yeah, it was. I like plays like these. As long as you're moving forward and not backward, you're doing pretty good.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 39. Auburn lines up with 5 defensive backs. Bond back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. And he's taken down. Oklahoma calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. The Tigers line up in a nickelback. He steps up, throws, another catch, and down he goes. The Sooners are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. Second down and short. This is the 5th play of this drive. Oklahoma comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Bond has completed every pass this drive. Steps up. Got him, and he's finally out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What an arm.
Well, here the quarterback throws it to a spot. You can tell that the quarterback and receiver have worked over and over on this. He may not impress you with style points, but that time he shows off a big arm and delivers a bullet right there.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. That was a nice touchdown pass to the receiver.
Yeah, he just kind of flicked it over to him.
And he hits the PAT. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Oklahoma 17, Auburn 17. Number 83 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 7 and number 88 back ready to return. Number 7 fields it at the 3. He jukes it. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll go to work at the 22-yard line. Oklahoma comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He drops back, throws to the middle. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the second and third receiver.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 22. Oklahoma lines up in a dime defense here. Back to pass. He decides to run with it. And he's taken down. He scrambled, but he didn't get much.
Brad, this defense reacts just too quickly for a scramble like that to work. He needs to spread them out a little bit more to create more room to run.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Tigers line up with 4 wideouts. Drops back to pass. Wants the middle. And down he goes. Guys, let's take another look at that play. And we've got a tie ball game here, folks, and we pause for halftime. We're ready to start the second half as the teams are lined up for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Number 28 fields it at the 7. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line. The Sooners come out in a shotgun. Here's the option. Pitches back. And he's taken down. They'll get 6 yards.
On the run, gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4. Ball on the 25-yard line. Bunch formation. Bond drops to throw. And he threw that one up for grabs.
This is one of the things that drives a coach crazy. You don't want to do anything stupid. Make mental mistakes that may cost you the ball game.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 25. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Throws this one out to the left. Spinning. And down he goes at the 39. Well, he showed off his arm that time with a heck of a throw. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. The Sooners line up with 3 wide. They'll throw on 1st down. Got him, and he's taken down. First and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Tigers line up with 6 defensive backs. Pressure coming. Complete. And down he goes.
That was a laser, Kirk. This guy has a huge arm.
Yeah, it's like he's throwing darts, but it's coming at about 86 miles an hour.
Second and less than a yard. Ball on the 31. The Tigers bring in their dime package. And he's taken down. They'll get 9 yards on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
First and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. One-man backfield. They'll go with a run once again. And down he goes at the 17-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. Second and 5 coming up here. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Toss. There's a stiff arm, and they hit him in the backfield. Good play there by the defense.
This is just a toss to the tailback, but the defense gets a good read on his play and was able to stop him for a loss.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Sooners come out showing 3 wide, and he's taken down. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Number 83 lines up for the field goal. He gets it up, and it splits the uprights. Number 83 is lined up to kick this one off. And they'll be returning this one. Number 7 fields it at the 7. At the 30. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 38. Oklahoma comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass. He steps up, and he drops it.
Pass falls incomplete. Number 2, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 38. Auburn lines up in a bunch formation. They get it out there on the toss. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 38-yard line. Auburn lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. He's under some heat. Couldn't haul it in. So the defense gets him to go 3 and out.
Good job here defensively forcing this incomplete pass.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. He punts it. Number 28 fields it at the 24. A good return there, guys.
I'll tell you what, the blocking was tremendous on that play, Coach.
You're absolutely right. He made some good moves, but the blocking was solid.
They'll get the ball here at the 37-yard line. Bond with 3 wide receivers. He unloads it. Complete. And down he goes. A good pickup on the play-action pass.
9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on their own 46. Bond lines up in the shotgun. Tries to juke. Gets past the tackler. And he's taken down.
15-yard gain on the play.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Across the middle. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Not a good decision here by the quarterback throwing into coverage. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 39. Auburn brings in their nickel package. He drops back. He's under pressure. Got it. And down he goes at the 27-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Oklahoma comes out in the shotgun. Bond set to go to the air. Got his man. He's knocked out of bounds. Talk about a throw.
Does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, this thing is like a laser beam coming out of his hand.
Boy, you're right. What a cannon this young man's got.
They'll give it off here. And he's taken down. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Oklahoma lines up in a bunch formation. Bond hands it off. And down he goes at the 4. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. They've got about 100 tight ends in there for this goal line play. with the spin, and he's taken down. They gain a yard or two there on the draw. We're only separated by a field goal as the third quarter comes to a close. They're going to go for the easy three here. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. Number 7 fields it at the 7. Spins upfield. He's hit and got away at the 40. Nice yardage on that run back.
And you know what, Brad? Special teams are so often overlooked. A return like this not only gives you good field position, but also some big-time momentum.
They'll set up shop at the 43-yard line. The Tigers come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. And it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Number 2, the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Jackson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Here's the option left. Has some daylight. Little shake and bake move. Creates some room. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there. And I'm going to tell you why. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 38. The Tigers line up with 3 receivers bunched. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And it's caught. And down he goes. Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 33. They'll bring in their dime package. He drops back. Here comes the pressure. He's into the open field, and he's taken down. That was a good completion there.
Yeah, I really liked the good, clean routes they ran on that play.
It's first and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Bunch formation. Pitches right. Set him up. And down he goes. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. This is the 6th play of this drive. Oklahoma lines up in a dime defense here. Back to pass. He's going left. Incomplete pass. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. They're down in 7, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. Oklahoma lines up with 5 defensive backs. Looking, Across the middle. Got it. And he's taken down. Boy, did he zip that ball in there.
Yeah, you're right. There's not a whole lot of quarterbacks out there that can make this throw. He delivers this one right where it has to be. Great arm strength.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 11. The Tigers go with the I formation. On the ground, up the middle. And down he goes. Gain of a yard by the fullback.
1 yard gain on the play.
Auburn goes with the ace set here. Jackson gets a toss. They'll drop him for a loss. They were trying to stretch it to the sidelines, but the defense was just too quick.
Those guys were in the backfield so fast, I thought they were going to pick it off.
Third down, 15.
16-yard.
Ball on the 16-yard line. The Sooners bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. Throws to the middle. It's dropped.
Number 81, the intended receiver on the play. Fourth and 15. Ball on the 16-yard line.
They'll line it up for the field goal.
Is lined up for the field goal.
He gets it up. And he got it. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks it. Number 28 fields it at the 9. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 26. The Tigers line up with 6 defensive backs. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. So the defensive lineman comes up with a big stop. Second and 11. Ball on the 25-yard line. Oklahoma comes out in the shotgun. They'll run the option. Nice tackle. Bond recovers a loose ball. Boy, they dodged a bullet right there, fellas.
More like dodging a missile. They have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. They have to protect the ball.
But the defense is doing whatever it can to get the ball back. Remember, they're still in this ball game.
Third and 15 coming up. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Sooners come out in the ace formation. Handoff up the middle. Makes a move, and he's taken down. The offense couldn't get anything going that time.
No, they couldn't. They really looked out of sync there, and they're going to have to make some adjustments to come back next time out.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. Number 87 gets it off. Jackson fields it at the 39. And they take over after a nice punt return. They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. Jackson, the lone back. Jackson, the ball carrier. And down he goes at the 46. 4 yards gained. Second and 6. Ball on the 46. Oklahoma comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Finds a man, and he's taken down. Boy, does this kid have an arm or what?
Are you kidding me? It looks like he has a rocket launcher attached to his shoulder.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Oklahoma brings in the nickel here. He drops back. He steps up. His receiver has it, and down he goes. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
Jackson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Broke away from one. And he's taken down at the 3. Auburn takes a timeout, and that was their first timeout. Auburn lines up in a goal line set. Back to pass. He's going right. Intercepted in the end zone. And there's a fumble. Number 8 with a recovery. Touchdown, Auburn. A little laundry on the field, and we'll find out whose it is.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty.
He held him back, and he got
Second down.
called for it.
Yeah, he knew he had missed his block, and all he wanted to do was slow him down somehow. But the ref was right there and made the call.
It's second and goal. Ball on the 13. Oklahoma lines up with 5 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. Steps up across the middle. He catches another one. And down he goes. Auburn calls a timeout. And now they've only got 1 remaining. The Tigers set up in the gun. Looks to the end zone. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Number 18 in to attempt the short field goal. The kick is up, and it sails through the upright. And with that field goal, we are all tied up.
Yeah, well, that was a clutch field goal without a doubt.
Number 18 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 17 and number 28 set to return. Number 17 takes it at the 4. Loose football. It's picked up. They'll go to work at the 21. Bond with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. Throws this one out to the left. Complete. What a catch. And he's taken down. The Sooners call for a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Sooners come out in a shotgun. Bond drops back on first down. Throws it to the outside. And it falls incomplete. He had a very small window he was trying to throw to on that one.
Yo, you called that a window? The defender had it shut pretty tight. That was a poor decision by the quarterback.
Have a look at our Old Spice players of the game. Red zone, when performance matters the most. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. Oklahoma takes a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 23. 6 DBs in the lineup. Drops back to pass. Here's the long ball, left side. Comes up with a jump ball. To the 10. Touchdown!
And with that last pass, Coach, this quarterback's gone over 300 yards for the game.
A very impressive performance indeed.
And here's another look at the pass, guys.
And Brad, here I think the defense has to be careful. They're giving the receiver too much room to catch the ball and make a play after the catch. You need to play a little bit tighter out there.
And he tacks on the extra point. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, Oklahoma 30, Auburn 23. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. We should have a return on this one. Number 88 fields it at the 9. The offense ready to go again. And their last drive ended with 3 points. They'll take over at the 22-yard line. Auburn in a 4-wide set. They'll throw on first down. He steps up. He guns it to the left. Comes up with a jump ball. And he's taken down. Let's have another look at that pass, guys.
Well, Brad, here is just a great throw by the quarterback. He does a great job of getting the ball to the receiver quickly before the defense doesn't have enough time to break on the ball.
And this ball game's over. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
Well, this one had me on the edge of my seat all game long. Oklahoma played an outstanding football game, and they proved they can win the close ones. We expected it to be a close game, and we were not disappointed.
Well, that'll wrap up another chapter in NCAA football 2004. And our final count, Oklahoma 30, Auburn 23. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye and see you next time.